Your paycheck is higher than it was last year. The company calls it advancement. Your workload expanded, but your authority did not. When strategy is debated, you are not in the room. When budgets are assigned, you are not in the vote. When direction shifts, you adjust. You execute targets you did not choose. You defend timelines you did not design. You carry accountability without control. The people above you still approve your decisions. Their rank did not change. Yours did not either. Your compensation increased inside the same boundary. The hierarchy held. The number moved. Your power did not. You receive the raise and update your budget that night. The extra money changes your monthly margin. You increase your automatic transfers without hesitation. The adjustment feels responsible. You tell yourself this is forward motion. Your title remains unchanged. Your reporting line remains unchanged. Your decision rights remain capped at the same threshold. You still escalate spending beyond a fixed limit. You still request approval to alter timelines. You still align your plans with someone else's direction. The raise expands your income. It does not expand your perimeter. Your workload grows in volume. It does not grow in authority. You are trusted with larger targets. You are not trusted with larger discretion. When cross-functional plans are drafted, you contribute execution details. You do not set priorities. When trade-offs are debated, you present data. You do not cast the deciding vote. Your calendar fills with responsibility. It does not fill with influence. Influence remains concentrated one level above you. Your performance review praises consistency. Consistency becomes your internal identity. You are described as dependable. Dependable employees are assigned critical maintenance. Maintenance protects existing systems. It rarely reshapes them. Reshaping requires rank. Rank did not move. The hierarchy remains intact. No authority flowed downward with your raise. Your compensation increased inside the same structural boundary. The boundary did not adjust to fit the new number. You earn more within identical limits. The structure absorbed the raise without shifting. The organization feels stable. Your position feels slightly better funded. Your leverage feels unchanged. This feels fair to you. A raise is supposed to signal progress. Higher income is supposed to mean upward movement. You equate pay growth with career growth. Most people do. Compensation is the visible metric. Rank is less obvious. Rank hides inside decision rights. Decision rights hide inside meeting invites. Meeting invites determine who shapes direction. You assume money and power rise together. They often do not. You tell yourself influence will come later. You believe patience converts into authority. You believe proving reliability unlocks control. You believe the organization rewards loyalty with elevation. That belief feels rational. It protects your sense of trajectory. If income is rising, you assume status is rising. You do not audit control. You audit pay. Your peers reinforce this logic. They compare raises. They compare bonuses. Few compare approval thresholds. Few compare who signs performance reviews instead of receiving them. Income is easy to measure. Power is structural. Structural differences are quieter. Quiet differences compound. You feel ahead of where you were last year. That feeling is tied to money. Your authority feels similar to last year. That similarity is easier to ignore. You focus on what moved. You overlook what stayed fixed. The raise becomes proof of advancement. The hierarchy remains untouched. The organization is designed to separate pay from power. Compensation is flexible. Authority is guarded. It is cheaper to increase salary than to redistribute control. A raise adjusts expense lines. A promotion reshapes hierarchy. Hierarchy is harder to move. Your manager can approve incremental pay increases within budget bands. Expanding your authority requires approval above them. Authority shifts affect reporting structures. Reporting structures affect political balance. Political balance affects executive stability. Stability is protected at the top. So the system rewards performance with money first. Money satisfies motivation. It signals recognition without altering command lines. Your satisfaction increases. The structure remains intact. This is efficient for the company. It retains talent without redistributing influence. Decision rights are treated as scarce assets.
They are not expanded casually. They are tied to accountability at higher levels. Higher levels protect their span of control. Your raise does not threaten that span. A title change might. Authority would. You become more expensive within the same layer. The layer does not shift upward. The company keeps strategic control concentrated. You receive financial recognition instead of structural elevation. The system preserves its shape. The trade-off is quiet but precise. Your income rises without your control expanding. You gain financial comfort without strategic reach. The company pays you more to execute at the same altitude. Altitude determines visibility. Visibility determines influence. Influence determines rank. Rank did not change. You now cost the company more each year. Higher cost increases performance expectations. Expectations rise faster than authority. You absorb larger targets. You manage tighter timelines. You are accountable for results shaped above you. Accountability without control narrows leverage. A raise makes leaving harder. Your new salary becomes your reference point. External roles must match or exceed it. Fewer roles will. You price yourself into a narrower band. That band still sits below decision level. Your income climbs within a fixed layer. The layer becomes more expensive to exit. Your obligations grow alongside pay. Lifestyle adjusts upward. Fixed expenses expand to match predictability. Predictable pay supports predictable commitments. Commitments reduce mobility. Mobility is what converts skill into negotiating power. Negotiating power requires credible alternatives. Alternatives thin as your compensation rises inside the same tier. You traded optionality for income density. The number improved. Your structural position stayed flat. The ceiling above you did not move. The constraint forms at the decision layer. Power inside organizations is defined by who can allocate resources. Resource control determines strategic direction. You still request budget approval. You still justify headcount needs. You still align proposals upward before execution. Your raise did not move you closer to allocation authority. It increased your cost inside the same permission boundary. Your manager now evaluates you as higher investment. Higher investment requires higher output. Output pressure rises without control rising with it. You are measured on outcomes shaped by others. If direction fails, you absorb operational strain. If direction succeeds, credit concentrates above. The structure protects decision makers. It distributes execution risk downward. As your pay climbs, expectations lock in. You must now perform at the new compensation level. That level becomes your baseline identity. Stepping sideways feels like regression. Stepping down feels unacceptable. Stepping up requires authority you do not yet hold. The path narrows. Externally, companies see a higher salary tied to mid-level scope. They compare cost to influence. Influence has not expanded. Your profile signals expensive executor, not strategic owner. Fewer roles match that combination. Matching roles sit inside similar hierarchy limits. Your raise stabilized you inside your layer. The layer hardened around you. At this point, the compression becomes visible. Your income places you above junior roles. Your authority keeps you below strategic roles. You sit in the middle band. Middle bands carry execution weight. They rarely control direction. Direction remains one level above your reach. Your salary now requires a certain title tier to justify lateral movement. Most roles at that pay expect broader scope. Your scope did not widen. Recruiters compare compensation to decision rights. Decision rights define seniority. Seniority defines leverage. Your leverage remains capped. Internally, promotion requires a vacancy above. Vacancies depend on turnover. Turnover at higher ranks is low. Stability at the top limits mobility below. Your raise improved income within the same queue. The queue did not shorten. The seat above you remains occupied. You become dependent on internal progression. External exits narrow because of price. Internal exits narrow because of structure. You earn more inside the same constraints. Your negotiating position weakens relative to your cost. Cost rose, control did not. Fewer paths upward, fewer paths outward. Higher dependence on one structure. Then leadership restructures. A new senior hire is placed above your layer. Your raise now anchors you to execution at a higher cost. You are too expensive to demote and not ranked high enough to steer. The hierarchy tightens around you.